Hey guys, we're going to be recapping Kamen Rider Gavv. So at the start of our series, we see our MC Shoma getting jumped by Stomach Inc. agents. Luckily though, they have the aim of a stormtrooper, so he got away and escaped to the human world. So a kid wakes him up and takes him inside of his shed, but luckily Shoma's a good guy and he eats his gummies instead. And then we find out this man is not human. He's a hybrid of a human and a granute. So apparently every time he eats a snack, it gives birth to minions called Gochizos. And if you think that's weird, it's just the beginning. So he saves a kid from a granute and gets called a monster. He turns himself into a rider. So after he saves a lot of people, from a robber to a retired couple, he collects of new forms like Zaku Zaku Chips and Chokodon. And then we meet Honto. Okay, I know he appeared in cameos and he was a character before this point of the story, but he becomes a rider at this part, trust me. So we meet this mad scientist, Suga, and he explains what granutes are. They're organisms from another dimension, sent here to collect humans so they can make drugs called dark treats, which explains their behavior and makes you sympathize with them, forcing you to realize they're not monsters, they're just people who made bad decisions leading up to what you see now. So Honto wants to join the fight after his boss / father figure got snatched up. So Suga performs a surgery that makes Honto into a Kamen Rider called Kamen Rider Gavv, and he was kinda good at it. At first, he struggled and missed half of his shots in his first fight, but he sent him flying in the end, and now we got the Stomach Inc. twins, Jeeb and Sheeta. So they are twins and they're basically the villains in this part of the story, and they tried literally anything from catfishing humans to getting a laser that can burn through steel. And the saddest part about it is they can only kill one of them, so they left Jeeb with PTSD. So let's shift back to Suga, the mad scientist. Well, Suga was actually working with Nelv, the granute scientist. Like, bro, you were supposed to destroy the monsters, not become them. You were supposed to save lives, not waste them. You were supposed to help people, not... No, never mind. Okay, bro, I know that he was crazy, but I didn't think that he was that crazy. So they work on Lakia, or Lag9. So Lakia is a granute, specifically a jellyfish granute. And Lakia was good. No, incredible, because thanks to his stingers, he can paralyze people and make them happy with his toxin. And if you don't know, the happier the victim, the higher the quality. So yeah, Lakia was the employee of the month, 365, 24/7, for like 5 times. And the craziest thing is, he's not even doing it for the dark treats. He's there to avenge his brother. So we see a flashback to however long it is, and we see a noble Lakia coming back from a long day of work. Bro, you're back! And look what I got! Is that Walkwood? Yep, I got it just for you. Here. No. I can't accept this. You're the provider. You get the bigger piece. So yeah, they were pretty poor, and Lakia's money has been randomly disappearing. So Lakia finds out that his little brother, Komel, has been taking his money to buy dark treats. So Lakia was mad, right? And he pummels little bro, so he runs from home and later comes back with a deep cut in his back. And he says to Lakia in his dying breath, "I'm sorry, bro. I just wanted some dark treats." Which leads us up to now. So they operate on him, and now there's a new rider, Kamen Rider Ram. And when he transformed, it was like, "Are you here to help us?" "Idiot! He's a granute. Obviously not." "Yeah, obviously not." And then he jumped both of them, and he did Honto especially dirty. He acted like he was a soccer ball, and he kicked him through concrete. So Nelv comes by, and he says, Well done, Laganine, or should I say Ram. So they leave the scene, and the next day, while Lakia was about to take a whole college class, Shoma saves the day and starts fighting Lakia, and he was like, "Once I kill you, I'll take down Stomach Inc. with my bare hands." That's impossible. How would you know that? So Shoma lies to Lakia and says, "I used to work for them." And something adds up in Lakia's mind. "So you killed him!" And he slashes Shoma and shoots him too. So Shoma de-transforms and says, I didn't kill him. I just awakened these powers like a few months ago. I only killed gray newts that attack humans, so I couldn't have killed your brother." And Lakia listens to reason and leaves Shoma. So at night, in Lakia's hideout, Nelva shows up with a new cup, because that's what his minions are called, and it's a jelly. So the next day, Shoma takes Lakia outside because a lot of people are missing and trying to look for victims of Stomach Inc. So people beg for information about their friends and family members, which reminds him of how he was looking for his brother. So he helps Shoma, and then they see a Stomach Inc. agent and they follow them to the Door's pocket dimension, which takes them to the granite world and the human world. So they raid the Stomach Inc. factory, but Glada stops them, and by the way, Glada is a part of the Stomach Inc. family. So they run to the human world to save everyone. So Honto sees on the news that Shoma's getting jumped again, and Honto sees them fighting together, so he looks befuddled because in his mind, Ram's the enemy, and Shoma's fighting with him. And of course, Gladia has to reveal that Shoma's a part of the Stomach family, and after she left, Honto starts yelling at Shoma like, "Are you a granite? Answer me! Are you a granite?" Yes, I am. So Honto punches Shoma and storms off, and the night after he calms down, he was like, "Damn, Shoma's a filthy granite, but he helps people get away and not eat them. So did he convince Ram to join us? Cause what the?" Hey guys, well, this is the end of the video, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is. Well, basically, you probably know this video from the multiple clip farms I've made through the past month, and I'm pretty proud of it, actually. And if you want like another like video or episode of this, then I guess you could reach it to, wait, what is it? 73 right now? Okay. How about let's reach the series to 100 likes. I think that's doable, right? And for anyone who's watched it already, I'm really sorry about cutting off Dente and Sashika. I didn't know where to put it in the script though, to be honest. And also, thanks for watching. I'm LamTA, and bye.